Hi YouTube, and this is J-Train997, and I'm back this time with my review of the Dollar General brand G.I. Joe Duke figure. Now, I just found these in stores today. I'm actually a pretty early stateside sighting. And Duke, I've got to admit, at first glance online, I thought he looked kind of basic. And he still kind of does, but I don't know, it's a look I'm definitely digging. He's, of course, got his rifle, his handgun, and his base. Of course, the Chicago logo. Back here, all 6 figures you could get from the dollar store. Of course, no read-up on Duke. So a very basic package, and that being said, let's open him up. And here we have Duke out of packaging, and I'm actually got to say, I'm really impressed with this guy. Digging how he can hold his rifle. He's, of course, got his handgun up here. He does have an empty holster down here, but, you know, I've got a ton of other G.I. Joe weapons I could easily fit in there. But yeah, even though he's a very basic-looking Duke, it's definitely a look that works. Which, let's actually get some close-ups here. He's got Pursuit of Cobra Dusty's helmet. You know, various pamphlet straps. You know, some of the pouches went on, you know, unpainted, especially on the legs there. But, you know, overall, I think they did a great job on him. Let's zoom back out here. Now, as I've said before in my other Dollar Store Joe reviews, no name on the base, which makes it easy to switch out. Of course, his rifle, very standard Joe accessory. Much the same for his sidearm here, which doesn't fit as well, but can fit down there in the ankle holster. Of course, his helmet pops off. Now, as far as his articulation, up and down, full 360. Goes out and does a full 360 at the arm, bend and spins at the elbow, spins, and this one appears not to be hinged at the wrist like some of the others we've seen in this line. Of course, slight, no real up and down at the ab joint, but, you know, left and right. Forward, back, and out at the leg, double jointed at the knee, and has an ankle joint. So a surprising range of articulation on this guy. Now let's actually peg him on here. Get his helmet on him, and get his rifle in his hands. Oh, and interesting little feature I always like to see. Duke's finger does actually go through the trigger guard on his rifle. So yeah, what I thought would be, you know, probably one of my least favorites out of this line has turned out to be a really solid Duke. I wish he would have had hinged wrist, like I know Shipwreck even got hinged wrist in this line. But it's not the end of the world that he didn't get them, although I can't seem to get this rifle back in his hand here. Close enough. Not quite in there right, but good enough. Now let's get a quick comparison to the Retaliation Duke, who was on a Rise of Cobra base because he did not get a base. Now, it might interest you to know that as far as articulation for this guy, who's going to be a major figure carried at mass retail, single jointed knee, no ankle joint, and very limited articulation other than that. So, he did come with a giant gimmicky cannon, but I think it's kind of sad that, you know, mass market retail Joes and, you know, lower, you know, I think it's still kind of a mass market, but, you know, a very small store compared to what these are going to be carried at are getting, you know, more articulation. But that's good news for this guy. He's a fantastic figure. You might need to find another gun to put in his holster, but other than that, a top-notch Duke I highly recommend picking up. And that being said, this is J-Train997, and I'll see you soon, YouTube.